Hello again, everyone. Now I had a look at the poll on the channel and can see the most requested video by you. So, since it's not just my channel but yours too, here is the video. I have to be careful, obviously, on YouTube, but I am thinking doing unrestricted content over on Rumble in future. Anyway, let's get to it. I always thought national borders are a good and healthy thing, like having borders between neighbors in a street. I have even donated to the RNLI in the past. They do good work for people who get in genuine distress on the high seas around Blighty.
London is home to 585,000 illegal immigrants, a report by Thames Water has claimed. That is the equivalent to 1 in 12 of the city's population. The study suggests that a median range of 1 million unauthorised migrants could be living in the UK, with 60% of the UK's illegal migrant population based in the capital. The study also claims that most illegal migrants arrived in the UK on work, study or visitor visas and then overstay. All this comes to light amid news that the number of migrants crossing the Channel this year has topped 1,000, a record number. The Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, has vowed to reduce immigration, saying that the most effective way to combat
I do not agree with that organisation being turned into an offshore taxi service that I cannot abide. Needless to say, I no longer donate to that organisation.
Sorry?
But let me tell you, when you're there on the site, seeing these dinghies put together by these organised criminal gangs, which are clearly not safe, and when you see that the majority of the people in these boats are children, babies and women who have been...
No, they're not.
No, you have got to take... No, look, I get this is...
North of 90% of them are adult men.
Let me be... No.
Hang on, you're saying that's not true?
No, look, this is why it's controversial.
Is it true or
I'm
not?
saying it's not true. Now...
We are here on Dover Beach and it looks like a boat is arriving with approximately 40 males.
Excuse me, where did you come from?
I come from Afghanistan. I visit my cousin in Liverpool.
Excuse me, what are your plans here in the UK?
I have planned to work, Deliveroo.
Why did you leave France?
I leave France because the UK government give me money and new phone.
What did you come to the UK for?
I come to UK to get free house.
How much did you pay to come to England?
I pay €5,000, yes.
Nearly 1,200 people crossed the channel in small boats yesterday, the highest number in a single day so far this year. The Home Office says 1,194 people made the journey in 18 boats. It's the first time since Labour came to power that the daily total has been more than 1,000, and a Gary has more. The desperate scramble onto a boat setting off from a shore near Calais yesterday saw nearly 1,200 people arrive in the UK, having made the dangerous journey from France. It's the highest number recorded on a single day so far this year. Keir Starmer said he was going to smash the gangs. They're smashing him. The British public have already paid $500 million in a 3-year agreement with the French authorities, a deal designed to stop the crossings. Yet French police officers were again seen watching as many loaded onto boats. Migrant researchers say the solution lies in the cooperation agreed with France. We've heard that the Home Office and the government are trying to negotiate a returns agreement with France. There are significant questions as to how this deal can be negotiated, and especially if large numbers of people could be returned to France or the EU in general. Also, whether or not we can gain access to European databases on asylum seekers. which may help processing here in the UK.
We keep hearing this slogan, smash the gangs. Does he not realise that when you smash a gang, there's another 20 gangs ready to step in place to take that gang's place and carry on the people smuggling? What we need in this country, I'm sure he will agree, is a deterrent, is to get people to stop wanting to come to this country in the first place.
Yeah. I thank the Honourable Member for his intervention. I think the UK is, for me, the best country in the world. I don't think we should try and make our country a less good place so that fewer people want to come here. That's not the route to go down.
Can I intervene on that?
Yeah.
Government is not going to like me saying this. I'm going to tell you the fucking truth about immigration and about the smuggling gangs and about what's going off. Government fucking lied to you. The whole world's fucking lying to you. I went to do this TV show with Channel 4, right? I've not spoke up about this because TV show came out. They missed out loads of stuff, obviously, for obvious reasons. I saw the truth. And this is not me having an opinion like, oh yeah, I hate immigrants or I love immigrants, let them all in. I'm telling you what I saw, what I heard, and what is actually happening. I started off in Syria, and I did the route where immigrants travel through the Middle East, into Lebanon, into Italy, straight up into France, over the mountains, straight to Calais, straight to the UK. What basically happens is you've got all the immigrants from Middle East, and all the immigrants from Africa. They come up like this, they pay some money to get on the boats, right? These are what the smuggling gangs are. But the smuggling gangs are literally just immigrants that have got a little bit of money and buy boats and charge everybody a fee to get on it. People that drive the boats aren't smuggling gangs, they're just normal people. They just get picked to actually drive the boat and they get to come for free. That's basically what happens. Every boat that comes from Middle East and comes from Africa, everybody's paid bar one who can drive a boat and knows a little bit of knowledge. He gets to go on for free. Who's not going to do that? So you ain't going to stop them. You get to Italy, and this is a big problem. They all get to Italy, right? The Italy authorities should be telling them to fuck off, sending them back home. But they don't, because it's hard, and it makes them look bad. International Courts of Human Rights. So, instead of Italy sending them home, make it dead easy for them to carry on. They give them bus cards to carry on into Europe. Halfway houses. From where we went in Italy, there's literally fucking halfway houses all the way, where these immigrants have got no money, but mysteriously they get to go on buses, paid for by the government. They go to these halfway houses where they get food, water, everything like that, and just keep going and going and going, till they get to the French mountains. Nobody stops them, because Italy don't want them in Italy. But it's easier for them to just let them carry on than send them back. Then, you get over to the French Alps, and it's like a game of fucking cat and mouse. You've got the French authorities, that obviously don't want them into France, they're around the mountains stopping them. But the Italian authorities don't want them in Italy, so they're letting them through. These immigrants, some of them getting over to France, France is sending them back, then Italy is sending them back to France, France is sending them back to Italy, Italy is sending them back to France. It's like cat and mouse. Then, the ones that actually do get through to France, they mysteriously make their way into Calais with no money. How does that happen? They get bus cards. Because France don't want them. France certainly don't want them here. Again, it's easier for France to just let them crack on and carry on to the UK. It's not their problem anymore, is it? They get to Calais, and I've been in Calais, I've done the whole journey, right? Did not see any authorities stopping them. There's all fucking, like, things for them set up so they can chill out, halfway houses there, camps, everything. I was on the beaches, right? We're meant to be spending all this money, so French authorities stop the immigrants coming over, they're putting them in fucking boats and sending them over here. I didn't see one police officer stopping these boats in France because they don't want them. They send them over to us. Eventually, they get over to us, right? And we can't fuck them off because there's nowhere else for us to fuck them off to. Because if we fuck them off back to France, France will fuck them off back to us. And that is what is going off. So you can't smash the gangs because there is no fucking gangs. Can't stop illegal immigration. And when they come to us and they get to England, there's nowhere else for us to send them. Because of the International Court of Human Rights, we have to take them. Can't send them back. So whatever Keir Starmer's saying, and whatever Labour's saying, and whatever Conservative was saying about, yeah, we'll send them back, you fucking can't. And that is a problem. The only way to stop it is for countries like Italy to grow some bollocks and send them back, or like France to grow some bollocks and send them back, but they won't. So somebody needs to stand up, and we need to stand up and just fuck them off. Because the only way to stop them is to say you're not coming in, and physically do not let them in. And that's it. That's the only way you'll stop it. Because if you don't do that, it's never going to get stopped. And they're just coming and coming and coming and coming. Like, thousands of them, hundreds of thousands of them, millions of them. and it's only going to get worse. So I'm going to get in trouble for this, but it's the fucking truth. It's what I've seen. It's a long video, but make your own mind up. But that is what I saw, and that is why it's happening.
You know, there's loads of people who always complain about people coming in on boats into England and then living off the government. Now, this doesn't actually bother me as a person. I don't feel like this is really. The main concern for me is the children. If the children are coming on a boat from a place where it's unsafe to live in and they're safer in England, great for the kids, no? People are saying, should the taxpayer be paying for this? In the end, I actually believe in free movement. If people are a good person, the woman's a good mum, she's got these kids, it's dangerous to live in that place. You know what? At the end of the day, why not bring them in? Everyone's just complaining about it all the time. But if there was a war in England, wouldn't you want to leave? Wouldn't you want to go somewhere safe? You're just lucky that you were born into a good first world country. And yeah, let me know what you think about these dinghies.
Taking us for a ride, this is a Sun exclusive. Boat illegals get food bike jobs within hours of arriving, plus a free hotel room. So they say Channel migrants are working as fast food delivery riders within hours of arriving in the UK, while being housed and fed at the taxpayer's expense. They make £1,000 a week operating from asylum accommodation used as hubs for black market work on apps like Deliveroo and Just Eat. Look, I'll say this now, why don't we shut down Deliveroo and Just Eat until they get a grip of this? Well, if it was any other business, it'd be shut down.
I think there's some kind of special loophole that's still going on with Deliveroo and Just Eat, but as I understand it, maybe I need to put an alert in there.
Reply online, thank you.
No. These hotels are costing the taxpayer over £6 million per day. Get the screwy. If he touches us, I will defend myself.
No, don't get back from the
If he touches it, if you touch me, I will defend myself, alright? This is the Embassy Hotel in Gateshead. Look at him. What security team do you work for? Yep, you're on camera. You can't do nothing about it. This is the Embassy Hotel. They've been housing illegal immigrants in here for a couple of years now, innit? I am outside. I am outside.
No, you're not.
No, step back.
You're right, mate.
I'm here for a job interview.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Who have you spoken to with regards to the job interview?
I've seen it online. It's Pro 4 security. This is the same security as the one at the Newbridge Hotel.
Right.
What's your name? Where's your SAI license?
And who are you?
Where's the license?
Who are you?
You need to display the license. Where is the license?
I've got my license.
Right, display it. I'm asking for it. Display it. Right, that's backwards. You need to display it. No. Display the license. You meant to.
You're here for the job interview.
Don't I will defend myself. I will defend myself if you touch me.
I'll defend myself, pal.
If you touch me...
What are you here for?
A job interview. I'm here for a job interview.
Right. Who was your contact?
I seen it on Facebook.
You saw it on Facebook?
Yeah, that was marked up. I'm here for the job interview, alright?
Listen. Yeah? No, I know.
There's a new opening. I'm here for the job interview.
Yeah.
No, I'm here for the new job interview. So how many people are being housed here? It's right next to a nursery as well. That's a nursery there. These are undocumented people right next to a nursery. You are a traitor to this country. I hope you understand. Look at it.
Here we go.
Hope your family's proud.
Here we go.
Your kids are going to see this when they get older. No, don't touch. If you touch, I will defend myself.
Yes.
Hope you know that. Don't start walking towards us.
You can't stay.
No, I need some distance. I need some distance.
Yeah, that's fine. Just the door, please.
Right, well, stop walking towards us.
That's fine. No worries. You don't have to touch the door.
Step back and I'll move back. If you step back, I'll move back.
I just open the door. I'm responsible of this door, so please stay out of the door.
This is Pro 4 security. Look, undocumented males right next to a nursery. This is the Embassy Hotel in Gateshead. Look at you.
Just leave the door.
You're a traitor to this country. You're a traitor to this country. What's your name?
Whatever.
Where's your badge? You need to display your badge. I'm asking for it.
Could you just leave the door, please?
Display your badge.
Could you just leave
display
the
your
door?
badge.
Could you just leave the door, please?
Display your badge. I'm asking for it.
Could you just leave the door, please?
Well, display your badge and I'll leave. Display your badge and I'll leave.
Could you just
display your badge and I'll leave?
That's not your business, man.
Well, it is. I'm asking for it. You're meant to display it. That's part of the license. You're meant to display it.
This is not your business, man.
Leave
the door, please. You are in the door.
Display your license. Display your license.
Could you just lock
right next
the
to a
door,
nursery as well. I hope you're proud. I hope you're proud. Look at him.
Man, don't block the door, yeah?
Traitor to this country, nothing but a traitor.
You've got nothing else to say.
Have you got kids? Have you got kids?
Yeah, I have.
I'm doing this on behalf of your kids. I hope you know that.
I've got kids.
Don't block the door.
Would you put them in that nursery next door?
You're behaving like a complete buffoon. So
Buffoon?
Get off the door.
Get off the door.
You've sold out. Get off the door and take a couple of steps back.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
Yeah.
Don't look the door. Just you can say I'm filming outside.
I'm asking for your license. Display your license.
Don't look at the door.
Display your license.
You look the door, man.
Display your license.
You look the door, man.
Display your license.
You block the door, huh?
Yeah, that's fine. Display your license.
No, he's not fine.
Don't touch. If you touch, I will defend myself. I hope you know that. I'm not trying to get violent. I'm not trying to get violent, but if you touch me, I will defend myself.
I will defend myself
before you defend me. Is that going to assault us?
I'll defend myself, but not you. Listen, you don't look away your foot.
Give us some personal space.
That's your foot. You don't have to look like
your foot is touching my foot.
Please don't look the door,
and that's the wagon pub. They've been supplying them meals as well. The wagon team right next door.
Don't block the door.
There's a nursery.
Yeah, you can have your time and enjoy here. Just stay here and film as you find. But please don't block the door, please. Could you just
display your license and I'll leave?
Could you just leave your look here?
Display your license and I'll leave.
You don't have that. It's not your business, man.
Of course it is. I'm asking for it, so you're meant to display it.
Please leave your
It's part of the policy. You're meant to display it.
Please leave your leg.
Display your license and I'll leave. All you need to do, display your license and leave.
We don't have to display our
license. Wait, you're going to call the police?
We don't have to display our license.
A record number of people crossed the English Channel in the first half of last year. The Home Office said 879 made the journey on Monday, the third highest number of arrivals in a single day so far this year. It brings the total close to 20,000 people who've come ashore after making that dangerous crossing by the end of June. That's 48% higher than the figure for the first 6 months of 2024. Our correspondent Neil Connery is at Dover for us tonight, and this is quite a rise, Neil, and hundreds more have made that crossing today.
Well, another milestone in this story today with these latest record figures, Charlene, as you say. In the space of just a few hours here today, Border Force vessels returned to port at Dover 5 times with migrants who they picked up. Now, these are the latest, some of the latest of the record 20,000 who have arrived on small boat crossings so far this year. Now, as we watched as they came ashore wearing life jackets, we saw among them 3 small children in the group of mainly men, and we saw them being carried off. Now, for a government which promised to smash the gang...
If people come here in the back of a lorry or on a boat across the channel as an asylum seeker and being softies, we say, yeah, OK, all right, you can stay. Now, over 50 people a day come into Britain because they say, oh, my uncle's there, my nan's there, my little kid's there. And so what's really happening is we let people across the channel. It isn't just them that come. Ultimately, their whole families come as well. We must be absolutely mad. In America, what Donald Trump is doing already is deporting people who've come into America illegally. And far from being the monster, now over 50% of Britons think Trump is doing the right thing. Let me promise you something. The only political party that is serious about stopping illegal immigration, about deporting those who come here illegally, is us at Reform UK. It's just won an election for Trump in America. We may be a different country. The principles are exactly the same. This is the biggest issue.
Zabardast. I beat the sea. Bhai, free money waiting. UK, here I come by. Ready to make some noise. I beat system by government make me rich. Zabardast UK. I beat system by government make me rich.
So what you have to do is you have to repeal the Human Rights Act. You have to state that you're withdrawing from the jurisdiction of the Strasbourg court, and you then deploy the Navy and you stop the boats. And you say, nobody is landing from any of these boats. Everybody from these boats that we pick up will get dropped on an island somewhere. No one will be coming to mainland Britain of any kind. The boats will be destroyed, and the people organising the boats are going to be put on a list for UK Special Forces to kill or capture, the way that we do with various terrorist organisations. As soon as you announce that that is your policy and take serious steps to do it, the boats stop straight away, because the people doing this are not ideological terrorists, right, who want to die and get into and fight about this. They're there to make money. So as soon as they realise, oh, an island nation is actually just going to stop these stupid boats, they're obviously going to send the people somewhere else.
So, Dominic, can I just be clear? What you're saying for the boats is that special forces should be able to capture or kill the gang masters that are arranging for these dinghies.
Correct. If you actually are going to prioritise stopping it, which I think you should do, you can't have tens of thousands of people a year coming over on these stupid things and then stacked up in hotels for which we're paying billions of quid. Then they run around, a lot of them committing crimes, undermining any kind of public support for on immigration policy. It's an all-round farcical disaster that makes us look like a joke country.
Today's the day that we learn it's costing us £1 billion a month to house illegal immigrants. Or shall we say, put them up in fucking luxurious hotels. £1 billion a month we're paying for them to sit
Unbelievable.
spending money.
Well, I hope I navigated these treacherous waters well enough and you get to see this video on your notifications. If not, help spread the message by sharing in the link below. Do it for Blighty. I will see you all on the next video. Cheerio.